There is another dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as pop culture bucks. It is the middle ground between novel and self-fiction, between romance and smut, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the sun of his lust. This is the dimension of imagination. It's an area which we call the Fanfic Zone.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Fanfic Zone, where we are going to be looking at the psychology of video game characters. I'm just kidding. Today we're going to be upping the ante a little by reading To Love a Fabulous Robot by MegaBlazethecat. Now, this story is different from the other one we read, because this story stars you! Unless you're not of the right personality or gender. But other than that, you! It's a beautiful day in the surface, and it seems like the surface is already filled with humans and monsters. It might take a while for others to get used to seeing creatures walking around the streets, in the malls, in the neighbourhoods, cities, beaches, and many more. Well, seeing as some of them are entirely made up of flames, I'm not surprised. Unlike you are used to them, and you manage to make a lot of friends who are monsters from the underground, like Toriel, Asgore, the Skeleton Brothers, Papyrus and Sands, Undying, Alfie's, Metaton, and many more. How lucky that we made friends with the entire main cast! Some might say contrived even! You are currently going to Alfie's lab, so you wait a minute, sorry guys, sorry about that, give me a second. So you guys can watch anime. Since she invited you and she seems pretty excited about it when you said you loved anime ever since you met her at an anime convention. Anime fans? At an anime convention? How strange. You knock on the door and wait until the door of her lab is finally opened. The yellow dinosaur appears with a shy smile and said, "Hiya! Your name!" You're here! Fantastic! Come in! I've prepared some anime for us to watch for our anime marathon. You smiled and give her a big hug. It's nice to see you again, Alfies. It's gonna be fun, am I right? But seriously, am I right? Alfies hugs back with a nod, replying, "Yeah, I'm just so glad to have another human friend to be with when I watch anime like, well, a total loser. Let's go, shall we?" You nodded and both of you proceed to go inside her lab while you say, "You're not a total loser, Alfies. To me, you're a good friend. Remember that." What the fuck? You went to the living room, and suddenly you hear a robotic voice behind you. "Oh, well if it isn't your name. Well, hello, darling. Over here. Is it him?" You gasp and turn around to see your robotic best friend, Metaton. My love! He started rolling around using his wheel. Wait a minute, if he's not in this one, that means he's... Aww. He started rolling around using his wheel and approached you saying, "I'm glad you arrived. Oh wait, you're going to hang out with Elvis, aren't you?" asked Metaton as you gave him a heartwarming hug. "Why of course, that's why I'm here, is it not?" That's why he's asking. He doesn't know. "Although I've always wanted to see you too, Metaton," you said softly as you looked at the robot in front of you. "Just make out already!" "Really? That sounds wonderful to hear, darling. But after you watch Alfie's animes, why don't you hang out with me after, in my other form?" Ignore that. You couldn't help but think about his X form over and over, ever since you saw it for the first time. No, I'm not. Oh, you're talking about the character. You sat on the couch, and Alphys came back running towards me while waving a bunch of anime DVDs on her hands. Help get them off! They're stuck on my hands! Here, I found some great animes that I've never watched before. I ordered this in the internet, and it's totally worth a shot. Wow, shipped straight from the internet. As opposed to a country. Really? That's great. I can't wait. But wait a minute. I can't wait a second longer! Except I can. Are we going to watch all of these? It depends on you. Your name? You know what? When Y/N appears on screen, let's just say reader. Because it's getting annoying saying that. She grabbed the remote, but just when she was about to start playing the DVD, her cell phone started to ring. Alfie gasped and said, "Oh, a phone call. I'll be right back, reader." She stood up and grabbed her phone that is clearly on her side table and answered it. They didn't need to point that out. I mean, who doesn't keep their phone on their side table? Oh, hi, Undyne. What is it that you need? Is something on your mind? Now, don't worry. If there's something in there, we'll just drill it out. What? An errand? Oh, sure. Okay, I'll be there in a jiffy. Bye, said Alfie as she hung up with a sigh yet smiled. When Alfie looked at you, though, she gasped and said, Oh my gosh, I forgot that you were still here. Me too. Wait, you see, reader, I have an errand with Undyne right now. Oh, really? Feel free to roam around my lab for a while, as long as you like, while I'm not around. And I heard that you and Megaton are so close, so... Well, I don't want to interrupt anything. Oh, it's no trouble. Alfie's, Megaton and I are close friends and all. You said, as you covered your now red face. Hey, stop copying me. Say, reader, I noticed that expression of yours for quite a while now. Every time you hang around with Megaton. Do you have a crush on him, perhaps? Said Alfie as she almost started to fangirl. Help! The story's attacking me! You sighed and nodded honestly, which made her jump for joy as she started squealing, so loud that the people here in the whole lab will be heard. Oh my gosh! I knew it! You're totally in love with... exclaimed Alfie excitedly, but you automatically made her stop talking when you covered her mouth.
Automatic quiet mode.
Shh, he might hear us, you know. Oops, I got a bit carried away. Wait, I do have a plan to get you guys together, though. Just when she was about to tell you about her plan, the door of another room was opened in the second floor, which made you two gasp and jump slightly. Could it be? Oh my. What's going on, Alfies? Did something happen, darling? I heard you screaming downstairs and I was wondering what you and Vida were doing. You look to see Megaton, not on his original form. Okay, he's not standing on himself, but in his X form. How did he turn it on himself? Let's just say he used his long noodle arm to reach it. You've ruined the mood. You inhale and exhale. Whew, good. I'm still breathing. While Alfie said, Oh, it's nothing, Megaton. You see, I just got overexcited of what we were talking about. So, did I interrupt anything? Megaton placed his hands on his hips and replied, No, not really. He looked over to you and noticed that you were turned away. What makes you say that? Vida, are you alright, darling? Asked Megaton as he approached you. You gasped, but as you turn around, your face is completely red, again, when he is right in front of you. He's gonna blow! Yes, yeah, I'm alright, Megaton. Megaton chuckled softly, which your heart leaped, and when he started to lift your chin, it made your heart either explode or beat faster. Well, either you're dead or you're okay. My, you're blushing, darling. How cute. Oh, stop it! Just when Megaton is about to speak again, Alfie's literally interrupted you guys. As opposed to metaphorically? Hey, I have an errand to run right now, so I'll be back soon. What? What about your anime marathon? I was planning on hanging out with her as well, you know? Okay, let's get into something about these stories. The author never really tells you which pronouns they're going to be using before they start the story. Which can be very annoying, because you get halfway through a story and then you realise you're wearing a dress. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Alfie was a bit excited when she heard Megaton's response. Really? Well, in that case, have fun. I'll postpone our anime marathon. You gasped, and Alfie's immediately bid you guys goodbye. She tricked us into this, didn't she? When she finally left, it was only you and Mettaton. Well, I'd hope so. Otherwise we have a bigger problem than just a crush. You were still speechless and couldn't think of what to say, so instead, Mettaton spoke. So, now that we are alone, darling, take me! You look over to him and almost thought of something that you should not think about. You very lewd boy. But suddenly, he held both of your hands and said, I guess it's time for us to have a date. It just so happens I came prepared. It all happened so fast, but you couldn't help but smile, since you've, well, been dreaming of dating him. He looked at you and you giggled at your expression, saying, you look surprised, huh? You thought this was just a hangout. It isn't, darling. Hangouts. Hangouts never change. You nodded honestly, and Mettaton brought you close to him and made a dramatic pose, saying, just as I thought, but I'm really glad to see you surprised. It's been one of my favourite expressions of yours, to be honest. Especially when you're blushing. This time, he made a sexy pose and blew your right ear, which sent a chill in your back or spine, and literally made you blush again. Whew, it's a bit warm in here, isn't it? Oh my god, why did he have to be so hot? Especially his legs, you thought, as you looked away. Preach it, sister! Mettaton chuckled and said, anyway, shall we start our date? You smiled and hugged him, saying, sure, I'd love to go on a date with you, Mettaton. He gasped and replied when he looked at me in the eyes. Wow, really, darling? Oh my goodness, yes. I'm glad you accepted it. Come on then. We're gonna have a date here in the couch that you and Alfie's were sitting on earlier. Yes, that one! At least it's not... that one. My, it's really happening, isn't it? I can't believe I'm on a date with Mettaton. Weird. My day has gotten a lot of surprises for me. And then the Fire Nation attacked. So, what do you, reader? I'm sorry, what? You seem happy today. Why is that? You can tell me anything, darling, said Mettaton as he placed his hand over yours. You gasped and looked at him with a cheerful smile. It's just that I'm glad. Mettaton pondered a bit and his face is already close to yours. Glad? Well, if I was in the story I would say, well, my day's gone okay. You know, something like that, alright? But I'm not this character, so let's hear what our character's reaction to this is. In summary, he says he loves Mettaton. Oh, my goodness. What are you trying to say, darling? I just said he's fallen in love with you. You look away slightly and continued. What I'm trying to say is that... You blushed, bright shade of red, and said, I love you, Mettaton. By God, he's done it. Oh, reader, I didn't know that you... said Mettaton, but he stopped talking when you started to speak once more. I just love being with you by your side. You're funny to be around. Okay, let's fast forward. You're as in, very happy, Mettaton. You did it. Did I? When you looked back at him, though, he was wearing a surprised expression on his face, and his grip on my hand tightened for some reason. But just then, you didn't realise that you're on top of him. You blushed, and suddenly, Mettaton chuckled when he wrapped his arms around you. Oh, reader, my, you're so bold today. You laughed nervously as you were speechless for a moment, but then Mettaton spoke once more. But what you just said right now was absolutely beautiful, and it made me glad and happy because I love you too, sweetheart. You gasped and you can't help but smile again. Really? Yes, really. Yes, this is what I've been planning since last night. But it turns out that you were the one who confessed instead. I mean, I can't stop thinking about you, like non-stop. And Alfie can't stop teasing me 24/7. Okay, so the forward one is being nervous, and the nervous one is being forward. I'm sorry, story, but I'm going to have to write you a ticket for this one. But in the end, I'm glad that you love me back, Rita. I really am. And I want to make you happy, darling, said Mettaton as he pulled you close to him. Both of your faces are inches apart, and you feel like you want to do what you think you want to do right now. Just when you're about to speak again, Mettaton brought his lips into yours, and it literally made you gasp. First base, baby! Don't you, banana mama, forget about me. You exchange kisses, and eventually you can even hear Mettaton's sexy laugh for every exchange, and it makes your heart explode like fireworks. That was... You started speaking, but you couldn't continue until Mettaton gave you another kiss on the lips. Oh no, said George. Here we go again. Oh, wrong story. It was absolutely beautiful, Rita. I just wish I could do this again and again, said Mettaton on your ear as he kissed your cheek. Your smile still appeared on your lips, and he continued. Wait a minute. I just noticed something, darling. There's a strange man over there watching us. Oh my, your face is really red. Oh, really? Why don't I make you blush more when I start teasing you on our first kissing session? You gulped, and you might really regret it when Alfie arrives soon, but you weren't sure what time exactly she will arrive. There must be a place to hide in this lab. You're right. Good thinking. She'll interrupt us and it'll be a bit ruined. Let's go, said Mettaton, as he made you stand when he pulled you from the couch. Whoa, wait a minute, we're going to your room, aren't we? You exclaimed and asked. No, the toilet, where else? You'll regret it even more, especially if Alfie hears about the news of you and Mettaton's relationship. And she might either make fanfics of you guys or start making a bunch of ship names with the help of Undyne and the Skeleton Brothers. Or she might hear you guys smooching over and over, if she ever might get a chance. Wait. Where did this story go? Is that how it ends? They just go into another room? Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. After this day, you and Mettaton started hanging out more and more often. People eventually found out, but that didn't stop the both of you from having feelings for each other. Now, it might not be well written or really mean anything in that sentence, but the end. So, in conclusion to this story, you know what? I'm not going to bother with that. This story speaks for itself. No point in concluding something that you already get a perfect impression of. That was To Love a Robot. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the fanfic zone. Okay, let's see. I've done all the script. Yep, I have. That was... Gave me so much power remaking that story at the end. Oh, hi Retro. How are you doing?
Ted, I'm leaving.
Wait, where are you going? We had fun, haven't we?
You keep on doing all this, trying to come up with new things, and it just doesn't work, Ted. The viewers are just... I just don't know how long I'm going to take it.
But I'm quite enjoying doing this though, but...
Just look at yourself. You're in that warm blazer. You're boiling. Come on. Why'd you do this to yourself, Ted? It's even... I just can't deal with it anymore.
Look, Retro, I'm sorry. I really... I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry.
Anyway, we're gonna do this. We're gonna fight. We're gonna figure out what we need to do about this bit, Ted.
Hey. Let's just I'll cancel the show. Don't worry. Can we talk about this downstairs?
Okay.
Thank you.